Hello everyone, my name is Lorena Vasquez, and today I have chosen the play Los Comanches. From our textbook, we have a translated version by Gilberto Espinosa. It was originally published in the New Mexican Quarterly back in May 1931. The folk play dates back to the 18th century. Specifically, in the textbook, it says that the scene of the play was on stacked plains of New Mexico, and the scene, it dates back to 1777. They mention it being as New Mexico as we know in modern day, but back in 1777, it was actually known as Comancheria. I will then insert a map so you can see it. This play is about the historic battle between Comanche Indians and Spanish and or New Mexican settlers. The Spanish conquest that we now know as New Mexico started in 1598, where Don Juan de Oñate led the expedition. As there is an increase in settlers, they notice that children and women are being abducted from both sides. Comancheria grows out of the networks of economic exchange as they were accustomed to trading. Both Spanish and Comanche communities were depopulated due to war and epidemics. In September 1774, the Indian fighter Don Carlos Fernandez launched a surprise attack on a Comanche camp. 400 to 500 people were dead or captured. 5 years later, August 1779, the new governor destroyed a large settlement of what modern day would have been Colorado Springs. This time, the Comanche leader and his captains were all dead. The play is believed to be written by a soldier. It was enacted by mestizo communities. This act really reflects on the struggles of the border region. It was then replayed in the early 19th century due to Mexico and U.S. struggles due to the newly redrawn borders. In short, the plot of Los Comanches is a force led by Carlos Fernandez, who faces a Comanche force led by Cuerno Verde. It takes place on an open space between the Comanches camp and the Spaniards' castle. Various players approach to instigate a fight or maybe find peace. The battle breaks out in which the Spaniards win. The play ends with the fall of the chief and the recovery of the 2 Ps. The 2 Ps is connecting to the 2 children who they are trying to recover. And last but not least, it is also the ending of them destructing the Comanche village. The quote that we had to analyze is, "These works, stages of conflict, reveal the fraught histories and perspectives that form cultural memories and political identities in Latin America. Each one of these plays have represented the political issues through literature. Through the usage of language and developing a story, a dance, a custom, and through the use of similes, imagery, and metaphors, it commemorates the roots of which we understand their perspectives and what they have endured. These plays are not only for performance or entertainment purposes, it is to teach the reader what they have endured as a culture and to teach future descendants what their culture means to them. This is also a way to teach what their culture has prospered from and how, as a society, they used to interact." Cuerno Verde, the Comanche chief, has said, "Today, for certain, blood will flow, blood that means revenge for me." He had also said, "They have slipped my memory now without counting all of the captives, men and women and children." These 2 quotes shows the anger and endurance that the Comanches are facing. As said before, men, women, and children have been abducted. Men are probably being killed from left to right because they are enemies. And at this point, the Comanches just want revenge. They just want the blood that has already been shed. So this shows that we understand as the history that they are enduring a very hard time and that they just want revenge for it. Don Carlos Fernandez, the Spanish general, then says, "Bid your time, O bloody heathen." And in the following lines, he says, "Nor do you know the might of Catholic arms and battle. You will learn this in this fight." He is saying this is showing the perspective that he has of the Comanches. He's saying, oh, you bloody heathen. He is also saying that you don't know the might of the Catholic arms in battle. He's saying, hey, you don't know like what power or how worthy I am to have this power, that I'm Catholic and you're not. Nothing can go against me because I know that I'm Catholic. This also shows that, they used to think that Comanches have like no say in religion, that they should just follow them and obey them, and that's how it's supposed to be. The ending scene really shows how the Spaniards are. They have no hesitation to kill anyone. The ending scene is all the Comanches dead, the chief and the captains, and the destruction of the village. It shows that if you don't follow us on what we do, this is going to happen to you. This creates a lot of fear into other people who want to go against them, and this shows that they are in charge at all times and that you have to follow them again.